Hello and welcome to another episode of Jarmonk Plays Lonely Mountains Down the Hill. Okay, let's go with, we're just working our way through Mountain 4. Because Mountain 1, honestly, that one challenge that we need in Mountain 1, it's gonna take us like 5 episodes. I'm tempted to break my rule. And it's a little lame rule, to be honest, of not looking up any tips or tricks, anything like that. No, it just seems like it's a cop-out, you know? I used to do that with a ton of the games that I played as a child. And I say child, but I mean as a 22-year-old that had nothing else to do, but get platinums for for all of my games. Because to be honest, and I'm still kind of in that mindset of the PS4 days. There weren't that many games on the PS4 and the Vita when it first came out, and the games that did start flooding into the PS4 ecosystem, I didn't care much about, you know, besides the competitive stuff. I wanted to use the PS4 to hang out with my buds, and that's exactly what we did. You know, we played Overwatch, Rocket League, Last of Us multiplayer. Wow, that was bad. Hold on. Oh, we don't have any time constraints. We just need to go underneath 12 crashes, which is uncharacteristics. Let me just stop talking for the rest of the video. No, we already did that last one. I think that was like a full minute we didn't talk. Look, it was necessary. Alright. Alright. Oh, yeah. We added 10 seconds. Again, it doesn't matter. But it matters to my my pride a little bit. Why are we hugging the tree? Besides trying to do some sort of environmentalist thing. Okay. This level is kind of trippy. It's kind of it's all over the place, I feel like. See, right now it feels like I'm going up the hill. The Dule Hill. Dude, Dule Hill. I've never seen him in that West Wing, but Psych is him and James Roday just kill it, you know. That's the kind of duo that you always want to like be a part of in real life. Like if you had a best friend, that's the kind of best friend that you want, and the kind of best friend that you want to be, I guess. I don't know why we're running into that branch. Because name a better duo, especially on USA. I don't know. USA, like, they had their heyday back in early 2000s and mid 2000s. Right around the middle of Psych, they started. I don't know. They started to kill. They started to put out like Royal Pains, which I don't know. Some of you guys might be a fan of. But Psych was such a great addition to their. A lot of people hated Psych initially because it replaced the time slot for Monk, and it's not Monk, you know. Tony Shalhoub cannot be replaced. Tony Shalhoub in Marvelous Miss Maisel, perfection. He's basically Mr. Monk. Same exact thing going on, but in a different setting. He's not the main character, but he's also a really good supporting character. I just have a lot of respect for the man. Okay, he knows how to portray somebody with like what's the phrase I'm looking for? Kind of amicable idiosyncrasies. Yes, you owe me $5 now because of those $2.50 words. That was he just knows how to do it. Even in Men in Black, he's really peculiar. maybe that's his least like intelligent role. Like a lot of his roles are, it portrays him in a way that is kind of like this guy's crazy, but it's never like this guy's dumb. It's usually he's crazy because he's too smart, or he's crazy because he reads into things differently than other people. Now I respect that. I respect that a lot. If you have a different perspective, I want to hear it. Even if I don't agree with it. It's a lot better than just agreeing with everybody all the time. And I think that's kind of the I mean, that's part of the problem with like collegiate level people, because then you get stuck into that mindset that your opinion has to be different. And now you pretty much just want to argue all the time and prove that you're right, even if you don't necessarily believe that you're right, but you just want to be right because it's different. And now it's just a hot mess. And I want, like, this moment, I want you to take this moment, just free yourself from that that chain, that albatross, and just I don't know. I feel like the more mundane, the more hold on, I need to think about this. Oh, this portion is actually pretty tough. As you can see, it's eating up all my crashes. Oh, we were almost through. Oh boy, 8th crash. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay, we're good? We set the run. Where were we? I have no idea. The more, niche, like, okay, so I need to get the phrasing right, because this is important. This is an important part of this conversation. And we're going way too fast here for me to be able to conjure a good thought about this, an accurate description of what I'm trying to relay. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we need to restart this. But basically, you need to argue about, like, things that aren't really a big deal. I know it's like, it's kind of backwards. It's like, no, you need to argue about things that matter to people. Yes and no, because if something like really matters to somebody, then you're probably not gonna change their mind about it, right? Like, that's why religion, politics, I don't know, theory of relativity, I don't know, something scientific, like things that are ingrained in people's in people's minds, you're not gonna budge. Also, we just went to the previous level that we were running. That's interesting. Are we using the Geronimo? No wonder. It's so slow. I just realized that this task that they've given us is actually a lot tougher than it seems at first. Okay, yeah, we need to restart this again. But yeah, it's only worth it to argue over something if you know that the argument at the very end of it, you're still gonna be like buddies with the guy you're arguing with, you know. I mean, I guess that's with the presumption that you're friends to begin with. But like, don't. I feel like burning bridges because of a disagreement like that. Like over, you know, is ketchup better than mustard? I mean, obviously ketchup is better than mustard. It's applicable to many more food items than mustard. Does that mean it's better? It just means it's more useful, I guess. If we're arguing taste, you know, mustard is it's way too strong, and if you apply it to anything, be prepared for that food item to pretty much just taste like mustard. Whereas on the other hand, ketchup applied onto a French fry, it tastes like a French fry with some ketchup on it. Yeah, there's an argument there that can be had where one's better to complement and one's better to cover. And if you want to cover the food item, you know, say it's like a vegetable that you don't like, maybe mustard will do a better job than than ketchup. But I don't know. Is there a vegetable you can eat with mustard? That sounds awful, by the way. Oh boy. Okay. We're already at 4 crashes. Yeah. Where did we begin this, anyways? You know? Whenever I rewatch these, and I've mentioned that I rewatch these sometimes, I'm just like, that came from my brain. I wonder if anybody else like that does this kind of stuff. Go. I was on autopilot. I have no idea what I was saying, officer. It's kind of a dangerous thing to do in this podcast video game style of a word soup, word salad, soup and breadsticks kind of content, and I personally love it. You know, it's great background noise for if you're. I mean, the title says it. The playlist name says it. This is to chill and study to. And you know, it's we were so close. Hold on, there you go. Just weave, bob and weave. Robert and Weeville, bob and weave. Yo, that might be a better duo than Sean and Gus. All right, 7 out of 8 crashes. Or 7 out of 9, I guess. We need 9 to lose. Let's. Oh, that is the branch of the tree trunk of death. All right, hold on. Let's slowly approach. Oh man. Okay. Are we free? Are we free from this mortal coil? We're running out of time. Okay. So, as we were saying... No, we're restarting the run. Yeah, bob and weave. there's nothing we can go with that. That's not a conversation starter. That's not a conversation continuer. I guess that's the other thing you could do about you can have in defense of arguments is that it's a conversation. Would you rather not have communication with somebody, or have communication with them but have it be just like a heated argument over condiments? You know, I could see it both ways. I could see somebody who's like an introvert be like, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth my time. It's not worth my energy to try to defend the sacred name of ranch dressing, Hidden Valleys. Not any of the generic stuff. You could tell the difference with condiments, specifically with condiments, is that the generic brand is never as good. And I'm not talking about like Hellman's mayonnaise versus Miracle Whip. I'm not talking about butter versus I can't believe it's not butter. Those are what's the word? The like a replacement food. Like a replacement flavor. That's basically comparing like almond milk versus whole milk. You know, that's a different conversation to have. But I'm talking about like the generic like RC Cola, which I know some people like swear by RC Cola. Nah, like you know, like I don't have Pepsi versus Coke. I don't have the I'm not waving the flag of either one of those. Although my wife likes Pepsi more, so that's what we buy because that's not an argument that you want to have with your spouse. I just realized hold on. There's 7 out of 8, and we have how many seconds? Okay, hold on. I need to focus here. You're distracting me from the main end goal, which is I don't know what it is, man. Are we supposed to do this? Are we supposed to try to take all these shortcuts? No, the tree. Oh, this is gonna be a tough challenge. Well, first of all, I don't think we took all the shortcuts necessary. We should have more than 25 seconds here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that'll do it for me. But yeah, choose your arguments carefully. If it's worth it, if you know it's a friend, if you know it's not gonna end it like I don't know, like how do you I'm about to drop my controller. You just have fun out there. Be a good person to people. Good steward of conversation. All right, cool. I'll if you like the video, if you like the video, hit that like button. Hit that sub button if you liked. If you want to get notified, yada yada. You know how it goes. I'll catch you on the next one. See you.